Welcome, beautiful soul. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and allow yourself to settle into this moment. If this message has found you today, trust that there may be something here that your spirit needs to hear. Remember, this is a collective tarot reading. Not every detail will resonate with everyone, so simply take what speaks to your heart and gently leave the rest behind. As I connected with your energy, one message came through immediately and very strongly. Two people are obsessed with you. Now, before we go any further, let's clarify what that means. Obsession doesn't always mean love. It doesn't always mean romance either. Sometimes obsession is admiration. Sometimes it's regret. Sometimes it's jealousy. Sometimes it's someone who simply cannot stop thinking about you because your energy changed their life in ways they never expected. The cards reveal two very different energies surrounding you. Let's begin with the first person. The first energy feels emotional. This person thinks about you every single day. Whether they admit it or not, your name crosses their mind constantly. They replay old conversations. They remember little moments that seemed ordinary at the time but now mean everything to them. I keep hearing the words, "I wish I had another chance." This person carries regret. Perhaps they didn't appreciate you when they had you. Perhaps they walked away. Perhaps fear, pride, or timing created distance. Whatever happened, they now realize your value. The interesting thing is that they watch you from afar. Some of them check your social media. Others ask mutual friends about you. Some simply hope they will randomly hear news about your life. The cards show someone who feels connected to your energy even if months or years have passed. They're fascinated by how much you've changed. You're stronger now, more confident, more independent, and that's exactly what keeps them thinking about you. They expected you to break. Instead, you became even more powerful. This person's obsession comes from unfinished emotions. They're wondering questions like, do they still think about me? Have they completely moved on? Would they ever forgive me, even if they appear happy on the outside? Your energy still lingers in their heart. Now let's look at the second person. This energy feels completely different. This person isn't driven by regret. They're driven by comparison. The cards reveal jealousy. Not necessarily because you've done anything wrong, but because your light naturally attracts attention. You're someone who continues growing, even after difficult seasons. People notice your resilience, your kindness, your intelligence, your mysterious energy, and the second person keeps comparing themselves to you. Every achievement you make somehow reminds them of what they haven't accomplished. Every compliment you receive makes them wonder why they aren't receiving the same recognition. The cards don't show pure hatred. Instead, they reveal fascination mixed with insecurity. It's almost as if they can't stop watching your journey. Even when they tell themselves they don't care, they continue checking. They wonder what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're working on, how you're managing to keep moving forward. Spirit wants you to understand something very important. Their obsession says more about them than it does about you. You are not responsible for how other people respond to your light. Never shrink yourself just to make someone else comfortable. The cards also show something surprising. These two people don't even realize how much mental space you're occupying. One misses you. The other measures themselves against you, yet you may not even know they're thinking about you this often. Spirit is encouraging you not to become consumed by curiosity. Don't spend your energy trying to identify every person. Instead, focus on why this message is appearing. It's appearing because your energy is shifting. You're entering a season where people begin noticing your value more than ever before. Some will celebrate your success. Some will secretly envy it. Some will wish they had treated you differently. That's simply what happens when someone steps into their authentic power. I also see that many of you have recently been healing. You've been releasing emotional baggage. You've stopped chasing people who never chose you. You've started protecting your peace. And that inner transformation is changing your entire aura. People can feel it. Even if you haven't said a word, your silence has become louder than your explanations. The cards repeatedly show the High Priestess energy. This tells me you've become more intuitive. You're trusting your instincts. You're no longer seeking constant validation from others. Ironically, the less attention you've been seeking, the more attention you've been attracting. Spirit says this is not an accident. Your vibration is changing. You're becoming magnetic. Now I'm seeing another message. Someone from your past keeps imagining conversations that never happened. They think about what they should have said, what they should have apologized for, what they wish they had explained. They replay different versions of the past in their mind. This energy feels heavy because they're carrying guilt, but Spirit reminds us that everyone has free will. Whether this person returns or not, your healing should never depend on someone else's actions. Your future is still unfolding beautifully. For others watching this reading, the second obsessed person may actually be someone in your workplace, school, neighborhood, or online community. This person notices everything. They notice your appearance, your confidence, your achievements, even your quiet moments. Sometimes they imitate your ideas. Sometimes they compete without you even realizing there is competition. Don't be alarmed, simply continue focusing on your own path. The cards say your protection is strong. No one can block what is meant for you. No one can steal your blessings. What's destined for you carries your name. Spirit also wants to remind you that obsession eventually fades when people choose healing. So instead of sending negativity toward these individuals, send them compassion from a distance. You don't have to invite them back into your life, but you also don't have to carry resentment. Protect your boundaries, protect your peace, and continue walking your path. I'm also hearing a beautiful affirmation for you. I allow my light to shine without guilt. Repeat that whenever self-doubt appears, because your success does not diminish anyone else's potential. Your happiness does not steal happiness from others. Your growth is proof that healing is possible. Before we close this reading, I want to share one final message Spirit keeps repeating. Stop underestimating your impact. You may think you're ordinary, you may think people forget about you easily, but the cards reveal otherwise. Your presence leaves lasting impressions. Your kindness is remembered, your words stay with people, your strength inspires people, even those who never tell you so if you've recently questioned your worth. If you've wondered whether anyone notices your efforts, take this reading as gentle confirmation. You matter more than you realize. Your energy reaches farther than you can see. And the right people are being drawn toward you while the wrong people slowly reveal themselves. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the lessons you've learned. Trust the protection surrounding you. Most importantly, trust yourself. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment with me. If this message resonated with your heart, take only what feels true for your journey and leave the rest behind. May your path be filled with peace, clarity, abundance, and unconditional love. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep believing in your inner wisdom, and remember, the universe often works quietly, but it is always working in your favor.